and we are gradually on to the last day of this workshop, uh, wherein our guest, Mr. Terry from
Yeah.
Indonesia, will be taking up the session. So I welcome you all. I request the speaker to please record the session so that it can be shared later on with all the participants. And I think this session may last up to 2 hours. Depends how much the speaker has planned for you all, right? So please take maximum benefit from this session. This NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib, these are easy but very important components of Python. So I wish you a good learning, and please feel free to raise your queries to the speaker anytime. And I request the speaker to please allow the participants to raise their queries as well as to note down them whatever you are sharing. So thank you very much. And participants are still joining, so maybe for just a couple of more minutes you may wait, or if you wish, you can wait. So over to Thierry Setyawan.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Nishu Gupta. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Eri Setiawan from Indonesia, especially from Vocational State Polytechnic of Jember. Hereby, I will try to share with you about the NumPy, the Pandas, and the Matplotlib. The three of them, three of them are good libraries, useful libraries to in data science, and also very appropriate to use in development, in data science, in business intelligence, in artificial intelligence, and many more. So before we jump to the material today, what we will discuss is NumPy, including array multidimensional, or maybe you're familiar with the matrix, and slicing the matrix, slicing the array, and then also slicing the document, and then we jump to pandas, how to import file, and then how to make a data frame, what is data frame, and how to build it, and how to convert the data frame into the NumPy. And the last one is how to use Matplotlib to show diagram in it's in many uh, diagram that you will use. Now, from the NumPy itself, before we jump to the NumPy, yesterday Professor Rayak already shared to us about list, about dictionary, about array in Python. Now, the NumPy itself is one of the most useful library to build array. So NumPy, short for numerical Python, is one of the top libraries spec with useful resources to help data scientists turn Python into a powerful scientific analysis and modeling tool. Okay, before we jump to the NumPy, I already asked you to install four libraries, which is Jupyter Notebook, and then NumPy, and then Pandas, and Matplotlib. Is there any difficulties to install it?
Hello.
If you have any difficulties, if you have difficulties, you might ask, and I will try to help you as far as I can.
Hello, sir. I'm facing problems, sir.
Okay, maybe you
Actually,
can.
Rakesh sir also helped me, but I couldn't, sir.
Excuse me.
Sir, I tried using pip and pip3 both, but I'm getting pip3 is not recognized as an internal or external command.
Oh,
Even
okay.
pip also.
Okay. Maybe you try by using pipe only, not pipe 3. Pipe, then this
I
one.
tried, sir. First,
Pipe. Yeah. Pipe install NumPy, or pipe install Jupyter Notebook, and etc. Okay. Okay, this is how we install the libraries Numpy, Pandas, and also Matplotlib. Or when you already use Python 3, Python 3.5 up to point 3.5, you might use pipe 3 install Numpy, pipe 3 install Pandas, pipe 3 install Matplotlib. I think that's enough. Or maybe if you use Anaconda, the Anaconda itself is provides you the Jupyter Notebook, the Numpy, the Pandas, and the Matplotlib. Okay, so yesterday, Prof. Rakesh already told us about how to build an array. Just like my example, there are array consists of 13, 15, and 16. And this is not so far when we build array in NumPy. Okay, I will try to demonstrate it. Okay. So yesterday Prof. Rakesh already told us about how to build an array. For example, we have array, this one consists of 1, 2, and 3. So in Jupyter Notebook, you have to, when you want to run the code, just use run button here, or you may use, when you use Windows, control and enter. Use control and enter here. Okay. If there's no error in your code, it will show nothing here, and it will have in bracket 1. It means
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
So please increase your font size.
Okay, this is enough. It is
Yeah,
enough.
sir.
Okay. Okay. This is so this is the array that I already treat. Array consists of 1, 2, and 3. And when you want to make another code, you just press this one, insert cell below, or you might use shift enter. So this I want to print array. So it will show you the code here. It will show you the array 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now after that, I'm sorry. Okay. After that, and because we use NumPy, so we have to import the NumPy. Maybe if you already familiar with Java, or you familiar with PHP, you familiar with C, or you familiar with another programming language, when you want to import another library in your project, there is some keyword that you will need. So in Python, we just use import NumPy, and you might make an alias in aliasing of the NumPy. Usually I use S NP. NP itself, this is the alias of NumPy. Okay. Then we have to run it or compile it. Okay, there's something wrong. So we have the NumPy libraries installed on our system. So far, any difficulties?
Hello, sir. How to go to the next line?
Next line, you have to this one. Insert cell below. Or you make use shift enter.
Enter now. This is okay. Okay. Put enter. I enter. Okay, but the block is not changed. It is in the same block.
Same block. Okay, it's okay. It's compiled on your system. It's compiled. So if you just click this one, insert cell below.
Okay.
Okay, it will appear one cell below the code that you already execute. So well, when I have to, okay, I jump to the next slide. Okay, sorry. Okay, so you try to use Numpy array instead of array in Python. So the keyword is, maybe I want to use one, array np1 is np alias of Numpy array. So this is the how you make an array, and you have insert the bracket inside the function. Yesterday, Prof. Isaac already told us about how to call the function. So this is the function, the build function of the NumPy. You just insert bracket here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then if you want to make another array here, just enter, and array np2 consists of np array 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay. Okay. So far, any problem, guys?
No, sir.
Okay. Let's compile it using Control plus Enter. Okay. Maybe you notice that there are no error here, there are no output here. So because I still try to make an array. Okay. Okay. Shift Enter to make another. Shift plus Enter if you want to make another line of code here. I want to print the array to show you how is the input. Okay, this is the trick. If you use Jupyter Notebook, if you want to quick copy the code, the line of code, you just put the cursor in the end of your code, and then just like another copy, Control C, and then just enter, Control P. So it will copy the one of your code here and paste here in below the another code. Execute. So this is the output. It's same like when Prof. Rakesh yesterday already told us about how to create an array, but the differences in array in NumPy and array in list dictionary or tuple in basic Python is when you use basic Python list and then dictionary and other, you might use string but consists of integer, but in NumPy you couldn't use string instead of the array. So in NumPy, if the array is already consists of integer, so everything in this array is also in integer. So you can just put string in this array. That's the difficulties in NumPy. Okay, so far. And how about if I try to call the array here? Yeah. If you have any difficulty, if you have any problem, feel free to ask, okay? Have all of you tried this one before I jump to another material?
Hello?
Hello,
So,
yeah.
just I typed it the code, but I'm getting the value error.
Yeah.
And it is saying that name error is there. In IPython input, some number is given in module. One is print array MP1. Name array MP1 is not defined.
Excuse me. Okay. How about could you share your code so we can see the error
How can I share it?
by using present now?
You can share it on WhatsApp also. I know what error you are getting. Maybe you are typing array NP1 in the same print command line.
Same print command line. I have typed only 3 lines. First line is import numpy as np, and these 2 lines.
Sir, if possible, just take the snap from your mobile and post it on the WhatsApp chat.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that's what I will do.
Yeah,
That's what I will do.
that's more appropriate.
हेलो हाँ हाँ एक होल्ड कर किधर है भाई ये आ गए
Okay, there are some questions here from Lydia. How come the output for print arrays has commas and the other don't? Okay, I will jump to another material because this is going to be the data type. So in NumPy, the comma just like this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is this line of code is this line. This output is from the NumPy. It will already divided by space. If you notice, this is already divided by the space, and the other one is divided by comma and space. This is the difference one. So because the Python is case sensitive, so every notation in the Python is have meaning. So in NumPy, the difference between the index we started from 0 here. Sorry, I will try to put it here. Okay, this is from index 0. Sorry, index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, and etc. This is this one is from the NumPy, this one is from the NumPy, and this one is from the list or dictionary or another data type in basic Python. So this is the differences why there is a comma and why there is no comma here. Okay, next come to sorry.
Harry, I
Yeah.
request you to just hold on. Moria sir, could you resolve that error or
Sir,
not?
sir, I could resolve. I had not put the last square bracket. That was my mistake.
Yes.
I did it. Thank you very much.
Any
But the
other
comma problem
participant?
is not clear to me.
Sir, you may please ask the speaker again. No problem, sir. Maybe
Okay.
he could not understand. You may please ask again.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Still have problem?
No, I don't have problem.
Okay.
Okay, please continue.
Okay. Next, here's we have now we have to show the array data and the data type. So, like what I said before, there are two. I already typed two data here. This one is from basic Python, and this one is from the Numpy. So, let me check the data type first. By using print, and then just type the variable, and execute. So this one is the why the differences between when you use the Numpy and when you use the list. So when you use the Numpy, it consists of Numpy, the ND array, and the array is the non-dimensional array, and then this is the one. This one is the list. So the list is this one is the data type itself is kind of list. This is when we check the type of some variable.
Hello, Harry.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, let's jump to another type of list and array. Just like list and like Prof. Rakesh survey told us about how to add the data. In Numpy, we have append type. So just like this one, maybe you want to add another data here. Just type np just like alias for numpy append. This is the array np. This one is the array that you want to add, and then np array is build array for the new array to input in array np. So let I demonstrate to you. We have array np1 that the data is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I want to add 2 more data here, 7 and 8. So I just add np append the variable, the array variable, the numpy variable that we want to add here is array np1 and np dot array bracket the data that you want to input. I want to add 2 more data, 7 and 8. Then I execute it to check whether the syntax is error or not. When okay, sometimes some of the function, the build function in Numpy already sends you error and already sends you the output. So this is the output that I already tried. np.append array np1 np array 7 and 8. This one, the output is the array. This one, array of this the first array np. We add 2 more data here, 7 and 8. It's too fast for you guys? It's too fast or it's enough? The speed that I try to deliver to you? Okay. Thank you.
Just I'm not aware with the concept of class.
Oh, okay. This one. Class number. Okay. Back again in line 14 here in in line 14. I try to show to you all about how to what is the data type. Yesterday, Prof. Rakesh already told us about so many data type in Python. For example, list. When you try to build an array, when you try to build a matrix or dictionary, this is the list. The list itself is one of the data type in Python. The list itself in Python library, in Python basic is one of the class. So the class itself is what I may call this one is one of the data type. The data type. So same like the list, the Numpy and the array, array np1 and array np2. This one is data type of Numpy and the array. Numpy itself, Numpy this one is I use the library Numpy, and the array is one of the library in one of the built-in library in Numpy. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Adi,
Yes.
in output line 15,
Yes.
why the array have a comma?
In array. Oh yeah, this one is the output, sir. So this one, the output of the array. The output of this build function. I didn't try to print this one. I still didn't try to print this one. Okay, let me show you about the output, the real output. Let's print the array np1. Okay, a little bit difference here, the np1. Yeah, the array is already signed in here, but there is some difference in array np1 because I think this one is still try to remove the memory. Would you like to? Okay, I need a minute, please.
I think that we have to put another variable for that. Okay, so np append. So then only it will come print that variable, that np append. That's a function basically. So that print that you have to give one, say x equals to np dot append. If you give, then you print x. Then I think it will come. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. My bad. Okay, my bad. So this is the new to the type. This is the new array here. We called it x, consists of array np1. Okay, this is I want to remove it. And yeah, the same. Okay, sir. From the way, I think this is the answer is right here. Okay. Okay. Next, how about if we want to select a specific value from the array? So just like this one, yesterday Professor already told us.
हाँ हो गया अपनी गलती कुछ नहीं थी वो उसको रीस्टार्ट फ्रॉम द टॉप करना था वो वेरिएबल नेम ऑलरेडी उसमें स्टोर्ड थे और उस चक्कर में ये निकल गया अपेंड कैसे करते हैं
Okay, the yesterday told us about how to how the index in array work. So this index is from the array is from 0, and then this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, until 12. So if you want, for example, if you want to look for the specific value of the array, maybe you want to show you want to know about the value of the index 3, the third index here. So you just print array np bracket 3. So it will print to you the for this one. Okay, let's try.
ये डाल देना ये वाला np array के बाद क्लोज ब्रैकेट 7 हाँ मगर वो
Index array.
पहले उसके पहले छोटा ब्रैकेट लगाओ एक
Okay, index array 3 maybe. I want to know the third index. So we start from 0. So we start from 0, 1, 2,
restart
so
and run all.
we will get the 4.
Restart and come.
Array 1 bracket 3.
हाँ वो नहीं दिया ना प्रिंट नहीं दिया ना उसके बाद प्रिंट array np1
3 is 4.
इसके बाद नेक्स्ट लाइन
Okay. Okay.
नहीं ब्रैकेट में लेना पड़ेगा ना array np1 को ब्रैकेट में लेना पड़ेगा नहीं तो वेरिएबल हो जाएगा ना
Okay, let's wait a minute to wait a minute to wait the other participant to try the code.
यहाँ एक आध ब्रैकेट तो कम नहीं है एक ब्रैकेट कम है इधर लेकिन किया क्या कुछ नहीं ना ये क्या किया उसने ये लाइब्रेरी से अपन तो इसमें यहाँ 7 और 8 जो एरे np1 था ना 1 2 3 4 5 6 था ना उसमें 2 एलिमेंट जोड़ना है 7 और 8 7 और 8 अपेंड कर दिया तो रिकॉर्ड जोड़ना है अरे को अपेंड करके और क्या अपेंड किया 7 और 8 हाँ तो np डॉट अपेंड उसकी कमांड np मतलब numpy लाइब्रेरी है लाइब्रेरी से अपेंड कमांड उठाइए और उसमें लिखना है अरे np1 में
Maria sir, if you have you any difficulty?
yes, I got it, sir.
Okay. Okay, next we jump to another. How about if we use the matrix here? So in machine learning, in big data, and also in many more, we always use the matrix. We always use the matrix to we have to use the matrix to build the input, to build the data, and so will help us to understand the data itself. Okay, so let me try to understand to you. We in matrix, in array, we got the data is 1 0 2 0 1 2 3, like this one. But in matrix, this is one, the index is 1, index is 0, index 1, index 2, index 3. But array, we got the row and we got the column here, just like a simple matrix when we learn in school. So the index in in matrix is consists of 0.0. It means this row 0 and column 0, and then the index this one is 0.1. This one is row 0, column 1, and then 0, comma 2 here. So this one is row 0 and column 2. So when we want to build a matrix, we have to build it from scratch, like this one. Matrix for NB.
Very,
Yes. Yes.
I have no problem. No, that you are indicating that okay, which one is index? No, that which one you are indicating. So that in matrix, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is first. That okay, first row is that 1, 2, and that column is 1, 3, 5, 7, like that. Okay. So which one will be the matrix index for row and that column? Can you define that one? Repeat, please.
Okay. I will try to repeat it once more. Okay.
By indicating, okay, just indicate.
Okay, I will indicate. Okay, I have the data here.
Eri sir,
3,
just 1 minute.
4, 5. Yes.
Eri sir, just 1 minute, sir. I have posted a question in the group. Let everybody answer to this so that the fundamental will become clear. Then we'll go for reshape kind.
Okay.
Okay, na? So all the participants, I have given a question that create a matrix with data 100, 200, 300, and you need to add to that the data 400 and 500. Kindly create that and post it in this group itself, in chart itself. Okay. Kindly hold for some time so that people will be getting confident.
Okay. Prof. Rakesh already typed the question that could I think it's not matrix here. Maybe it's array. Am I right? Or it's metric? I think it's an array. So there is array consist of
Roy sir,
100.
Roy sir, share your statements that you have
Okay.
written in the chart so that we'll be able to understand whether you have written properly or not. Not the final result, but the code
Okay.
you share.
Okay. So we got an array in matrix with data 100, 200, and 300, and how we can append the data consists of 400 and 500. Anyone can tell me how to append it? Anyone? Okay, thank you, Mr. Adiheru. Yeah. The output is 100. Yeah. Okay, let's try. Where we can try that one here. So we got the array. Hundred, 200, and 300, and okay. Let's print the array. Okay, we got the data 100, 200, and 300, and now we want to add two more data consists of 1400 and 500. So by using the append function, and this one, so how about the output here? How about the output? Error? Or will it print 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500? Okay, let's try. Okay, it will print 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. Okay? Clear from here? Any other question? If no, I will. Okay, I will try to move to another part. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we have to create the matrix. So, what I said before, matrix is one of the multidimensional array. So, if you have not only one array in single big array, I mean, that's called the matrix. So, for example, we got array. I will try to translate it to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this one is one array. This one is one array. This one is one array. So there are three array here. So there we call it the matrix. In matrix, we have rows here, and we have column. Okay. Nah, in in matrix, when we want to create a matrix in Numpy, we have to define the matrix size. So like this one is just like an basic mathematics is three matrix. Yes. Yeah, I will try to share the PPT first, and I will jump to the notebook. Okay.
Just you can indicate, that in PPT itself, with mouse or something, you just indicate. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Okay, because indexing also is not clear.
Indexing is not so clear. Okay.
In matrix, the indexing is not clear.
Okay. But how about the array? Are you clear with the array?
Array is okay, all right. Array is all right, but indexing that you defined earlier, that is not. You point to that, okay, your mouse or something. Then you...
Okay. 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 Indexing here. I mean this one. It we can call it an array, right? We got 3 arrays here. So the 3 arrays, like another array, when we join more than one array, we call it the matrix. Okay. Now, in matrix, we have to define the index. We have to concern how big the matrix is, and how about where is the index. So let me say. Okay, mouse on screen. Okay, this one is this one is 0.0 here. This one is 0.1 here. This one.
Where you are showing? Where you are showing? We can't see anything. You only can see that this PPT, the power, your presentation.
You can.
Is it possible to use the mouse pointer to indicate?
You can see my screen.
Screen is visible, but what you are trying to indicate in that screen, if it is possible with the help of a mouse pointer, I think it will be easy for the participants.
Okay.
Mr. Eri?
Yes, yes.
We cannot see your cursor move.
Okay, you can see my cursor, right? Okay. How about I try to this one? Okay.
Yes, we can see.
So,
okay, Mr.
In matrix, wait a minute, please. Okay. My bad, sorry. I think you already you can see my cursor. Okay, right now, okay, let's say I have two matrix to x2. So the matrix is consists of 2 and 3. Then 3 and 4. Okay. Can you see this, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you can see. Okay. This one is the 2 index here indicate that the index is 0, 0. This one is 2 and 3 is in row 0, right? The 3 and 4 here is in row 1. The 2 here, the 2 value here is in row 0 in column 0. So we got two rows and 2 columns, right? So when we want to create an array in it's clear, sir?
It's clear.
Okay. Next, let's try to make it 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Let's try with this one, 2 and 3, and the other one is 3 and 4. Okay. This one is we create a matrix consists of 2 square true matrix. Okay, we got to point to 2 square true matrix. Let's try to check it whether the value is correct. So value is correct. Now this is how you create a matrix. Now, would you mind to try to make another three matrix, 2 more matrix with industry cross 3? Maybe 3 minutes. I give you time 3 minutes. I need to go to restroom. Yes, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Nice. Thanks, Al. Okay. Let's try. I make another matrix here. The second matrix. NP array. One, two, three. Then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, nice. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, because we have a metric here, so there are we can make another matrix by using reshape. What is reshape? Reshape is when we want to make, when we already have a array, a large array, and then we want to shape it, or we want to build it in matrix. So for example, I have array 3, sorry, let's say again. Okay, array 3, one, two, let's say random. Okay, we have this array. So the output is here is 9 array. So we want to create a matrix consists of 3 cross 3 matrix. So we make use array 3 as a baseline. So I will create matrix 3 by reshape it. Array 3 reshape. Okay. The reshape itself, we need to concern about how is the index of the matrix. So I will try to create 3.3. So it will try this here one. So we got 2, 3, 1. Let me copy it first. Okay, I want to build it as metric, and we'll build like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, and sorry, 2, 3, 1, and 4, 5, 6, and 3, 4, 6, like this one. So it will reset. This one is one of the build function of the Numpy to make it an array. So from the array to the matrix. Let's print. Okay, let's try to print matrix 3. So this one. Simple, right? So from this one, from the array like this one, we can create to the matrix 3 cross 3 by using reshape. This one is indicate 0, and this one indicate the column. So the build function is the array name dot reshape to row and column. So far, any question? Okay.
If it will be 2 by 5, 2, 5, okay, then what will happen? Then it will show error.
Excuse me, sir.
Reshape to 5. That means.
Oh yeah, it will be error, sir, because we got the index is only
9 numbers.
9 number. So when we try to find like 1, 2, and 5, it will be error because the reshape says cannot reshape array of size 9 into shape 2 to 5. So this
2
one.
to 4 2 to 4 will be valid.
Excuse me.
2 to 4. 2, 4 will be valid.
2, 4.
2 comma 4. Yeah.
Yeah, because we still have 9, so we have 3 cos 3, so.
Okay. Okay.
If you want to get 2 cross 5, so you need 10 data. So for example, let's say I have another one here, and I want to disable it to this one. Okay, so it will be coming. The output will be like this one. Okay. So before I jump to another material, how about if you try to build me some array from matrix from array that from 4 index to 2 cross 2 index matrix. Okay, if there is no question, let's jump again to simple operation in matrix. Sorry, in array in matrix. So we can use the matrix add, matrix subtract, matrix divide, and also matrix multiplication. So this one is matrix add. So we get two matrix here. Matrix one is Numpy array that consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The second matrix is consists of 9, 8, 0, 6, 8, 7, 9, 11, and 20. And then we want to create add the matrix, the bot of the matrix here, to create another matrix. So the output is just like another add function in matrix. So we got this one. Okay, I will try to delete here and build it into 3 and 3. Okay, we got this one, and we got this one. We got the matrix 2 that consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here, and we got this one. So I want to print the add matrix, print NP add the matrix that you want to add here. So we got matrix 2 and matrix 3. So okay, let's try this one. So the output will be 1 will be add with 2, 2 will be add with 3, 3 will be add with 1, 4 will be add with 4. When you didn't use Numpy, you will have to build the other build function to add both of the two matrices. Okay, so this is the output. So 1 will be add with 2, the output is 3. 2 will be add with 3, the output is 5. 3 will be add with 1, the output is 4, etc. So the output is like this one. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. This is the add function. The subtract itself will be same as this one. The difference is the build function here. The build function is add when we want to divide it, we just print np dot divide matrix 2 and matrix 3. The output will be like this one. It comes with the subtract. The subtract is just like that. 1, 2, np dot subtract matrix 2 and matrix 3. The output will be like this one. Okay. And how about the multiply? The multiply is same. Print np dot multiply matrix 2, and matrix 3. This one the output. This is the basic function of the basic operation of the matrix. You might try this one. Any questions so far?
No.
No? Okay. Get it? Okay. Next, the last one of the Numpy before we jump to the pandas is the last operation is the transpose. So from this one, maybe I need make another matrix multiply that consists of this one. Okay, I will cut and put that both here and print this one. Okay, same right, still same, and to transpose it, we just use .t. So let me type here matrix multiply .t. So it will transpose the rows become the column become the rows. So this one, this column will be the rows. This rows, this column will be the rows. 2, 6, 3 will be the first row. 2, 6, 3 will be the column, the first column. 2, 6, 3. The second row, 16, 25, and 36 will be the second column of 16, 25, and 36. The 21, 32, and 54 in the third rows will be the third column, 21, 32, and 54. This is the basic of operation in Numpy. Okay. So far, any question? Okay. So how about if you try to make another two-dimensional matrix, 2 cross 2, 2 matrix 2 cross 2, and try to multiply. After that, try to transpose it to the another matrix. Would you mind show me the code? Before we jump to pandas and Matplotlib, because I already shared to you the CSV file that will be our we will try to plot it on Matplotlib. Okay, any questions so far? No? If no, I will jump to pandas and Matplotlib. Okay. Okay. So we will try to work with pandas. Pandas is one of the useful library in Python that BSD license and open source library that provide us easy to use and high performance data structure and also data analysis for the Python programming language. So when you want to make research on machine learning, research on image processing, research on many more research, when you need the modeling language, modeling your work, pandas can help you many more. So that's the pandas. So for the beginning, I already sent to you to download the CSV file. The data is from Jakarta OpenGov. So the data is market commodity prices in Jakarta in January 2020 from date 1 until 7. There are 3 commodity, the rice, they consist of rice, ER1, ER2, and cooking oil, and also garlic, I think. Okay. Just like the Numpy, we have to import the libraries. Import pandas. I will initialize this as PD. Okay. Import pandas as PD. So this one will import the pandas libraries. After that, we want to open the CSV file. So you go to where the CSV file you save, where you save the CSV file. For me, I save it in my Google Drive. Okay, let me copy the path. Copy the path. Okay, I will import it as data PD as pandas, and read the CSV file. I read the CSV file and paste the path that you already got the data that you saved. Don't forget to bring the double quote here and the file data.csv. Okay, when you compile it, it will show the error here because Unicode escape codec can decode bytes in position on 2, 3 truncate. The codec the path is not consist of the string backstick, but remove it and change to backslash. Change it to slash, like here, like what I did here, and run it. Okay, so the data already, the CSV file here already saved to the data. But wait, how about the data type? So let's try to print the type of the data itself. Okay, the data here, the type of this data is data frame. So what is data frame? So data frame is like a database. you have there are so many operation in the data frame. You can join, you can distinct, you can group by the column, you can distinct the column, you can join multiple data frame into another data frame. You can aggregate more than one data frame into another data frame. So it's like just a database. Okay. Now, why we didn't try to open the data? Print data. So the data will like this one. The date. I take the data in 2020 from 1st until 7 January in global market. It consists of commodity rice EL, cooking oil, curly red chili, big red chili, red cyan pepper, and green cyan pepper. So this is the data. If you look at this data frame, it's just like an array, right? It's just like an array. Sorry, it's like just a matrix. But like I said before, the data frame just like database. So you could you could group the column here. Maybe you could group the commodity. You want to sum the price in rice ER64 here. ER64 is one of the popular rice in Indonesia. You can sum all the price from that 1 until 7 January 2020. You can sum it, you can average, you can search the maximum value, you can search the minimum value, and etc. But we will try to focus in grouping and sum. Okay, you may try this one. Don't forget when you want to open the CSV file, you use the backslash, not the slash, because when you use the slash like this one, it will give you an error. The error is in this one, so you have to. I give you 2 minutes to implement this one. If you have difficulties, feel free to ask, okay? Okay. Next, let's say we want to search the specific data. For example, I want to search curly red chili. Okay, I want to search the curly red chili data. Okay, I will try to make another data frame variable. Let's say red chili. Okay, the red chili, called red chili here. We want to cut the data from this one. Can you see that I blocked the data, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let's say I want to cut this one and make another data frame variable. Red chili here. So I data frame using the function, the brute function of the data frame is log. Log itself is the brute function to locate the data. So it's just like in SQL, maybe you understand with select. So the log itself is the select. Select data consists of the column that you want to select, the where function. So commodity consists of curly red chili. I just copy here and let's print this one. So now the data is already marked down, already trim, already cut off from the original data. The 49 data now consists only 7 data. Okay, you see, right? So it's just like query in SQL. Maybe if you're familiar with query, SQL community. So this is the where function. This is the select. This is the where function, and this is the select document from. This is the select. This is the select. This is the where function. Sorry. Okay, so far? Okay, if there is no problem, I will jump to the another material. Can I jump to another material?
Yes, you go.
Okay. Next, why we didn't try to check this price? We want to take the price to combine to the Numpy. So have this one. I got the Numpy data that consists of red chili. We want to take only this one, only the price column. Red chili price. The real function is to Numpy. So it will change directly from the data frame into the Numpy. Okay. Train Numpy. Oh, sorry. Numpy data. So this is the data. You see, right? You got any difficulty from here?
Eddie,
Yes.
that this commodity price and market name and date. So that how that is recognizing, Panda is recognizing.
Excuse me. Would you like to repeat once again?
See that in Panda, that
Yeah.
date, market name and commodity and price. Okay, that's
Yes.
the row basically. That rows is the index basically for this. So how it is basically identifying, okay, this price, this column like that.
Oh, okay.
That is inbuilt.
Yes. Okay. This one is the price, the date, the market name, the commodity, the price itself is from the data that I already import. Okay. Let's begin to the first one. I already import the data to the data like this to this variable data, and then I print the data. So got this one. So this is the data that I got from the CSV file, sir. Okay.
No, but this thing is here the serial number 01234.
This one is This one is the build function. Sorry, this one 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. is from the pandaser. So
Oh,
I
Panda.
decrypt it.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Okay. Next one is we want to make the graph of this data. So we jump again to this one. So we will use another library, Matplotlib. Okay, maybe before we jump to Matplotlib, how about I give you a challenge? How about if you show me the code how to mark down the red giant paper here, and take the price from red giant paper and put into Numpy. 5 minutes, I think it's enough. And would you mind to paste the code in the chat of this Google Meet? 5 minutes, I think enough. Okay, sir?
Yeah, okay, Ari, okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Adi Heru Utama, for the input. Okay, we just need to change this red chili into red cyan pepper, so it will print the commodity of red cyan pepper. Okay, next I will go to the next to the last library that we will try to use today, Matplotlib. Matplotlib is a comprehensive library for creating static, animated, and interactive visualization in Python. So in data science, when we already finished to create the data, to create the model, and we want to present the model, we could use the Matplotlib. So the output will be visualized by the graph. For the example, I want to make the graph of the price of curly red chili here. So I need to import another library, import Matplotlib, and there are so many in Matplotlib. There are so many library that built-in library that you can use. So I will try to use pyplot as PYT pyplot. Okay, there are no error here, and I want to plot the Numpy data here, GD price here to the graph. So what we need to do is just pyt dot plot the Numpy data, and then let's show it. Okay, so this is the graph. If you can notice, this is the 0, 1, 2, and then up to 3. This one is this one is the this one the commodity actually in date and in every date, and then this one is the price. So if you want to make another make a title, you just give pyt dot title price commodity, then pyt the y label, this one, the y label, the 6,057,500, this one, the the y label is price, and the X label is it. So okay, so this one. So it will give you what will give you useful information, help you to show the model of your data here. Okay, you may try this one. The last one is, how about we try to build the graph with pandas. It will be so much so much necessary, so much useful. Okay. Okay. In data, we back again in data. I will try to check, or I want to calculate the average price in every commodity here, and I want to show the graph, the graph of each commodity. So we got the data. I will to make it easier, I will try to make another data frame here. Group from data. This one we will try to group by. Before we use log to trim the data, commodity data, but now we will try to group by the data. Commodity, and we will use min function. Okay, let's print data. Okay, the data will be like this one: commodity, price, big red chili, this one, rice, blah blah blah, like this one. So we will try to bring this one, bring the commodity here, bring the price and commodity here into the bar, into the plot data. We want to plot it. So we just group plot with kind. You may use so many kinds, but I will try to make example only one, but and then pyt title is price, and sorry, and so the data. Okay, so the output will be like this one. So this will just like this one. So the commodity big red chili is 63,125 rupiah. Cooking oil is average. The price average is 12,570 rupiah. The rice, the first rice ER with first estimable is 1,300 and 500 rupiah. 3,500 rupiah. Okay, so far from me. Any question? Feel free to ask. Okay, if no, if there is no question, I think enough from me. I will give to Mr. Nishu Gupta, sir. Okay, starting to import this one. So this is the import the code that you want to import the pyplot, and then this one is to start to plot the Numpy data. Maybe you have question, sir. In when you use data frame, you could choose the kind of plot that you want to use, but why in Numpy data you only have a line plot like this one? So because the data in Numpy is consists of one array, one-dimensional array. So the pyplot, the pyplot will transfer it into the line like this one. But when you got more than one data, you can assume you can show the graph by not only by using line, but you can use the bar, you can use the pie, and you can use the another model, the another kind of the chart. This is from me. I will send the IPVNB file to you, so you can try it in for yourself. Mr. Gupta, sir, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Enough for me.
Yeah, okay. Let the participants complete the last part of your code, Eric. Some participants are still trying. So just show the code, please.
Okay, I will show the code.
Yeah. Last part.
Okay, last part, I will show the code. Okay, can you see my presentation?
Yeah, a little above the graph.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
like line above 80. Sorry, below 80. Yes, Eric. That's what I wanted. So participants, you want more lines before this code, or is it okay? Please, you yourself may unmute yourself and share with the speaker if you have missed out any line.
Okay, Dr. Nishu, I am Professor Roy calling.
Sir.
So I just want to know that what is the specialty of this Python? Because we can do better in that, say, Matlab like that. So what's the specialty for this Python?
Sir, I have 2-3 points to...
Your sound is not clear. Sound is not clear.
Sir, actually, it is raining very heavily over here. So, I've come out of my home. It is actually raining very heavily. That is causing the network disturbance.
Okay.
Is it better now?
Now it's okay.
Yeah.
Now it's
Now it's okay, sir.
Sir, see, by the time Python came to us, Python is not something new. it has got its application related to artificial intelligence, which is an upcoming field more related to machine learning and Internet of Things. If you see the history of Python, it started much before 1980s. Right, sir. So it is all because of the requirements of addressing the applications. Nobody knew about machine learning, artificial intelligence, and so many things. Deep learning, supervised and unsupervised learnings, which are the new and upcoming trends in the computer science branches. Right. So the Python is one amongst all these who addresses which addresses all these application requirements. Following footsteps of Python, now you will see, sir, recently, not too back. Recently, I mean last just one or couple of years, Matlab has enriched its coding to the level of deep learning and machine learning and all those things. Before that, Matlab was just it did not support all those things. Artificial intelligence, right, sir? So Python is not new. Python is old. Its applications have now gained popularity, and it is such a versatile tool that it is an alternative to so many things. Plus, it is very easy as compared to other tools. It is very easy to adapt, sir. So these are my inputs. Maybe Professor Rakesh or any participant can add.
Rakesh input. What will be the input? Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Sir, one major thing about Python is free.
Yes,
And
yes.
all
Matlab, all
other
are.
softwares
Yeah,
which are like Matlab and all those things that need license. You need to purchase it. Okay. And Python is being it is free. There is a very big community behind it, and every day it is growing. It is not bounded to a particular company. As it is a free and open source, people are contributing to it a lot. That's why it is growing every day. I mean, up to last few years, C used to be number one choice of companies, right? Then in last 2 or 3 years, again one more programming language R came into picture, R programming language, and even though that is also free, but people adopted Python more than any other language because of its simplicity. With a simple code, you can write everything, and whatever, and you will not believe that chart kind of thing, whatever you are having with Python, all those things, whatever you can do with Matlab and all those
Presently,
things,
Rakesh sir,
everything you
presently
can do
that I am working with IoT basically. No, I am having one high voltage laboratory. So there I am just doing that in IoTs that from remotely operating of that all the high voltage facilities. So there we are gathering lot of data. So that's why I am interested. And this, how many libraries are there? Basically, this one is that Panda, another is that we have seen that Matplotlib, plot.
There are many, sir. It depends on your requirement. You name your
Oh, okay,
requirement,
okay.
there is
Oh,
a
so as per
library,
requirement,
and
you
there
can
are
get the
many
library.
functions for it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and that too. Before this, I mean, last month we have conducted one more workshop on Python and IoT, combining with TensorFlow also, along with Nishu Gupta sir and few more other faculties also. And people responded to
Basically,
that
I
also
am
really
zero in
nicely.
this. Okay, only MATLAB I know, but okay, I am zero in Python. So,
No, you are
so I
not
am
zero,
just
sir.
learning now.
You
Okay,
are
it's
not
interesting.
zero.
Okay, you're okay. It's interesting, really interesting. Thank you. It's really
Yeah.
interesting.
Thank you, sir, for your input. So, uh, for example, sir, maybe if I can try to make another closing statement. It's okay, Mr. Gupta. I have something to share with participant here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, only 5 minutes. So in my department, in my college, we got IoT, big platform, using the Python and then using the uh, IoT thing that's like to send the data and then analyze the data and try to make the model from the data and present it to the ministry. And Python is help us to understand the meaning of the data, how to harvest the data, and then save it in the big data. We try to use the header cluster and the other etc. So Python, when I asked one of my friend in Google Indonesia, he said that right now Python is most major programming language that try to penetrate the machine learning and also the deep learning. So that's from me. Thank you.
Harry, this good that okay you have. I just waiting to know from you also. It's thank you know that you have given a lot of information in IoT. I think my student will contact with you, okay, and he can do something okay with you. That's nice to meet with you basically. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you, Professor Roy, sir, for your input. Yes, indeed, it was a very important session presented by apart from the session in the last few days.
Like I said, your sound is not clear. Sound.
Sir, I have sir. Okay, I'll finish fast. Tomorrow, as per the schedule, we are having a short quiz and we will have an interactive session, sir.
Okay.
I request all the participants to join. Appearing in the quiz is mandatory. Securing marks is of no importance, but appearing is important. So we will keep you posted and it will be an interactive session tomorrow. Everything we will share. So stay tuned for one more day, and certificates will be issued by tomorrow night. So if you have any other input, if you have any other query or want to suggest anything, we will utilize that time for tomorrow. So thank you one and all. Thank you for your session.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow and we will share everything. Thank you very much, the speakers, the professors, and all the participants. So we are signing off for today. Thank you for your extended time duration.